Once upon a time, in a bustling town surrounded by lush mountains, there lived a man named Ethan. Ethan was a skilled carpenter, known for crafting intricate furniture that adorned the homes of many in the town. Yet, despite his talent, Ethan often felt his life lacked direction. He longed for something greater but couldn't understand what it was. One day, while working in his small workshop, Ethan accidentally dropped a wooden beam, breaking it into uneven pieces. Frustrated, he muttered, "Why does everything I do fall apart? Does God even have a plan for me?" Feeling disheartened, Ethan decided to take a walk in the forest. As he strolled along a narrow path, he came across an elderly woman struggling to carry a basket filled with fruits and herbs. Without hesitation, Ethan offered to help her. The woman smiled warmly and said, "You have a kind heart, young man. Follow me to my home. I wish to thank you properly." They arrived at a humble cottage surrounded by vibrant flowers. The old woman invited Ethan in and handed him a cup of tea. As they talked, she revealed she was a storyteller, known in the village for her wisdom. "I sense you're troubled," she said, her eyes twinkling with kindness. Ethan nodded. "I feel lost, like my life has no purpose. I work hard, but I wonder if I'm meant for something more." The woman gestured toward a tapestry hanging on her wall. It was a masterpiece of colors and patterns. "Do you see this tapestry?" she asked. "It's beautiful, isn't it?" "Yes," Ethan replied. "The design is intricate and perfect." She smiled. "What you see is the front. But let me show you the back." She turned the tapestry around, revealing a chaotic mess of threads and knots. This is how life often feels. Messy, confusing, without direction. But from God's perspective, it's a masterpiece in the making. Every thread has its place, even if we don't understand it yet. Her words struck a chord in Ethan's heart. He thanked her and returned to his workshop, feeling a newfound sense of hope. The next day, Ethan received an unexpected visitor. A wealthy merchant who admired Ethan's craftsmanship and wanted to commission furniture for an entire mansion. The opportunity was overwhelming, but Ethan accepted. As he worked tirelessly on the project, Ethan remembered the old woman's words. He realized every moment of frustration, every setback, had prepared him for this challenge. His skills were not just for him, they were part of a bigger plan. Months later, the mansion was complete, and the merchant was delighted. Word of Ethan's talent spread far and wide, and his workshop became a hub of creativity and success. One day, Ethan returned to the old woman's cottage to thank her, but she was nowhere to be found. Instead, he found a small note on her door. "Trust the process, Ethan. God's plan for you is unfolding beautifully." From that day on, Ethan lived with faith and purpose, knowing that even the broken pieces of life could be part of a divine plan. And so, he became not just a carpenter, but an inspiration to the entire town, reminding everyone that though life may seem tangled and unclear, it's all part of a greater masterpiece.